In a small village where the night sky sparkled brighter than anywhere else, there lived a quiet girl named Mira. Mira was gentle, thoughtful, and often unnoticed. While other children laughed loudly and raced through the streets, Mira preferred to sit alone and watch the stars. She believed the stars were listening. Every night, Mira lay on the grass behind her house and whispered her thoughts to the sky. "I wish I could be brave," she said one evening. "I wish I could shine." Unknown to Mira, something extraordinary lived inside her. A tiny star. It had been there since the day she was born, resting quietly in her chest, glowing softly. The elders of the village often spoke of an ancient legend. When the darkness grows too strong, they said, a child of light will appear. But no one imagined it could be Mira. One winter night, the sky changed. The stars flickered, and a deep shadow spread across the land. Crops withered, lanterns dimmed, and fear filled the village. "The darkness is coming," the elders whispered. Mira felt something warm inside her chest. It pulsed gently, like a heartbeat. She clutched her coat and stepped outside. The darkness grew thicker near the forest, swallowing paths and sounds. Mira followed the warmth inside her, even though her legs trembled. Inside the forest, shadows moved like living things. Mira wanted to turn back. "I'm not strong," she whispered. The warmth inside her grew brighter. "You don't need to be loud to be strong." A gentle voice echoed not from outside, but from within her. Mira took another step. Soon, she reached a clearing where the darkness gathered into a swirling cloud. It spoke. "You are too small," it hissed. "Too quiet?" Mira's heart raced. "I know," she said softly, "but I'm still here." The star inside her shone brighter, spreading warm light through her hands and eyes. Memories filled her mind every time she felt invisible, every time she doubted herself. The darkness recoiled. "Light does not need permission to shine," Mira said, her voice calm but steady. She opened her hands. Light poured out, not blinding, but comforting. The darkness dissolved like mist at sunrise. The forest grew quiet. When Mira returned to the village, the stars shone brighter than ever. The elders bowed. "The child of light," they whispered. Mira smiled down, because she was chosen, but because she finally believed in herself. From that night on, Mira carried her star proudly, not as a secret to be hidden, but as the truest part of herself. She was still the quiet girl who loved the night sky, but her silence was no longer filled with doubt. It was filled with light. The villagers learned that the greatest strength is in always roar. Sometimes it shines, and whenever a child felt small or afraid, they would look up at the stars and remember the quiet girl who taught them that everyone has a light inside, just waiting for the courage to let it shine.